Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. February is here yet again, but the video game industry is still in their winter slumber. I was looking forward to telling you about Outriders, a cover shooter crossed with a looter shooter, and also Riders Republic, an extreme sports MMO, and Far Cry 6's huge return. But all three of those games have been delayed, so we'll talk about them later in the year. With these AAA games moving aside, we can highlight other games, including 3 free-to-play games. So let's do this. Have you heard of Little Nightmares? It's a puzzle platformer with horror vibes. Back in 2017, the original game released and struggled to find its audience even though it had many 8s and 9s out of 10 in review scores. On February 11th, the sequel arrives. Little Nightmares does not include a single word of dialogue. There are occasional grunts, but everything is experienced through the actions of a little girl in a yellow raincoat. This time around, she is joined by a boy wearing a brown bag on his head as a mask, and the two work together to navigate through Pale City. The game is short, but this is reflected in the price point, which is less than half the price of a typical game in most countries. If you don't think this is the game for you, I urge you to try the free demo out now. Most of the footage right now is from the 20-minute demo, and instantly you'll get a feel for the Little Nightmares atmosphere, which is so difficult to explain. Little Nightmares 2 drops on February 11th on PlayStation, Xbox, Switch and PC. Speaking of a dude with a box on his head. Next, we have a brand spanking new game which is being released free on PlayStation Plus. This is Destruction Allstars. Let's get something out of the way quickly here. Destruction Allstars is a PS5 exclusive title which even those on PS4 cannot play. But if you plan to grab a PS5 in the future, I recommend downloading the PlayStation app on your phone and adding this game to your library when it releases on February 2nd. It will be waiting for you when you finally switch to a PS5. No rush. The game itself is a destruction derby of sorts, with players smashing vehicles until a winner is proclaimed. The kicker is each driver is armed with different abilities to use to their advantage. I have to admit this looks like a great deal of fun, but to only release on PS5 with quite a small user base at the moment could be a tough start for this game. The art style looks engaging and fun, the characters are unique, and when your car is vaporized, we can run around on foot. Sounds like a dreadful idea, I can't wait to try it. Releasing on PlayStation 5 for free on PS Plus on February 2nd, before going full price 2 months later. Let's stick with free games, and here's one that doesn't require an online pass to access. Auto Chess. Remember when Auto Chess looked to be taking over the world and then completely vanished from existence? Well, it's back again. Here's the premise. Auto Chess is a combination of chess and tower defense and MOBAs. Yeah, it's a weird game genre, but stick with me. You may have already seen the first Auto Chess played in Star Wars, by the way, back in the 70s. The auto part of the title is simple too. Once the game begins, everything is automated. Our job is to build up a deck of characters to use on the board, which are determined by stats, and simply watch as they scrap it out. The characters have a level of randomization to add a luck element, and focuses us all on knowing all potential builds of a team to truly master Auto Chess. Auto Chess has been in early access for about 8 months now, but on January 27th, it is in full release on both PS4 and PS5 completely for free, and it joins mobile and PC versions. They're free as well. There is also a Switch version coming very, very soon, we are told. Could Auto Chess be the genre you've been looking for? Give it a go. It's free after all. About a year ago, we looked at a game called Cuisine Royale. Remember it? A battle royale title which started out as a joke between friends, using pots and pans as armour and magical boots to leap into the air. Well, check it out now. As of last month, Cuisine Royale has been revamped and relaunched as Cursed F.O.A.D, or Cuisine Royale 2nd Edition Fulfillment of All Desires. Rolls off the tongue. I prefer calling it F.O.A.D. The game is going down a mythical road right now with seasonal updates which have brought in a Thor-style Viking, shamans, and nuns with rocket launchers. The core game loop remains the same, it's the last person standing wins the game. But as this is a rebrand and a relaunch, I thought I'd spread the word. I personally haven't tried the update yet, please let me know if it's any good. Cursed F.O.A.D is available right now on PlayStation, Xbox and PC. One last free-to-play game to get on your radar this month, Roller Champions. I'll be brief here, there is still no release date past Q1 2021, which means it will be here in either March or February. As there are so few games dropping this month, we may see Roller Champions take advantage of this lull and release in February. FYI, Roller Champions is a roller derby style sports game in which a ball is carried around and thrown into a goal. More loops round, more laps completed, and the ball is worth more points. But all the while, the enemy can forcibly take the ball from you and score their own goal. Knowing my luck, this game will be delayed, so let's not dwell on this one right now. But at the moment, it's releasing in February or March. Keep an eye out for it. Take a look at this, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, an action role-playing game set in a sinister world. And as the title suggests, we play as a werewolf. Our character can freely change into a wolf to move around the world quicker with a lower profile. There are 3 forms which affect different playstyles. The human form is for social and interaction elements in the world, the wolf form is for exploration and infiltration, and then there's this form, the Krynos form, for combat scenarios. And yeah, that's the werewolf you were thinking about at the start, wasn't it? Kahal is known as an eco-warrior in this world and looks to expose and close the evil corporations around the world, like the ones digging for oil. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthbound releases on February 4th on PlayStation, Xbox and PC. Any Nintendo fans around here? Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury arrive on February 11th. But you already knew that, right? It's more Mario, what's not to love there? And finally, Persona 5 is back, again. The series which quietly keeps on churning out content and building up a massive fan base. This is Persona 5 Strikers, a break from the core series. Strikers is all about hack and slash action, with RPG elements. Set 6 months after the end of Persona 5, we follow Joker and the Phantom Thieves crew as they investigate a series of strange and compelling scenarios. And along the way, everything will just become button bashing mayhem. It's great. The game released a year ago in Japan, and now on February 23rd, the rest of the world will be able to play this on PS4, Switch and PC. So there we go, 7 new games coming in February 2021. We're at the slowest time of the year for video game releases, but things will be heating up soon, with games like Returnal and Monster Hunter Rise appearing in March. I'll be back next month to tell you about those titles, and there's some more free-to-play games coming in March. So watch this space. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade, you're awesome. I'll see you next time.